In international diplomacy, where nuance and precision are paramount, words can build bridges of understanding and cooperation, or they can burn them to the ground, leaving behind a landscape of mistrust and resentment. During his presidency, Donald Trump often employed a style of communication that broke with traditional diplomatic norms. And on several occasions, Donald Trump's comments about Africa became global news, igniting controversy and sparking widespread debate. These statements were quickly seen as a reflection of his administration's broader views and priorities regarding the African continent. These remarks triggered strong reactions across Africa and around the world, from political leaders to everyday citizens, sparking intense debate about mutual respect, diplomatic etiquette, and the overall trajectory of the crucial U.S.-Africa relationship. The impact of a U.S. president's words extends far beyond mere headlines and news cycles. They possess the power to shape foreign policy decisions, influence global perceptions, and profoundly affect the lives of over 1 billion people across the African continent. The ensuing controversy over Trump's comments inevitably raised fundamental questions about Africa's evolving image on the world stage and its increasingly important role in the 21st century. In this explainer, we'll carefully examine the specific remarks that ignited the firestorm, the subsequent policies that were enacted in their wake, and the very real, tangible consequences that unfolded on the ground. We'll delve into how African leaders, seasoned diplomats, and everyday citizens across the continent responded in a multitude of diverse and compelling ways, ranging from official government condemnations issued through diplomatic channels all the way to vibrant and powerful social media campaigns celebrating African resilience and pride. Ultimately, this story is about far more than just one man's words and their immediate impact. It's a testament to a continent's collective response, its unwavering spirit, and its ongoing journey toward a brighter future. Gaining a thorough understanding of this complex and pivotal chapter in U.S.-Africa relations is absolutely crucial for grasping the multifaceted diplomatic challenges and exciting opportunities that lie ahead in today's interconnected world. After all, international relations are shaped not only by formal treaties and agreements, but also by the very language we employ and the fundamental respect we demonstrate towards one another on the global stage. This comprehensive explainer aims to provide a clear, factual, and unbiased account of exactly what was said, what actions were subsequently taken, and what it all ultimately means for the future of Africa and its relationship with the world. In January 2018, President Trump reportedly questioned why the U.S. should accept more immigrants from shithole countries, referring to Haiti and African nations. The comments, leaked to the press, ignited global outrage and became a defining moment in his presidency's relationship with Africa. Trump denied using the exact words, but multiple witnesses confirmed the language. For many, the controversy wasn't just about a crude term. It revealed a dismissive view of entire nations. The remarks fit a pattern critics said showed a lack of respect for Africa, reducing a diverse continent to a single stereotype. The impact was profound, touching on issues of race, immigration, and national dignity. For Africans and the diaspora, the comments felt like a personal attack from one of the world's most powerful leaders. Africa's response to the disparaging remarks was swift, unified, and resolute. It demonstrated a continent standing together in the face of disrespect. The African Union, the continent's governing body, condemned the remarks in the strongest terms, labeling them as blatantly racist and unacceptable. They issued a formal statement, demanding a full retraction and an unqualified apology for the offensive language. Individual governments across the continent, including nations like Botswana and Ghana, took immediate diplomatic action. They summoned U.S. diplomats stationed in their countries, delivering formal protests and voicing their profound outrage and disappointment. These decisive actions quickly turned what began as a media controversy, fueled by leaked comments, into a formal international incident, requiring a response on the global stage. This diplomatic pressure forced U.S. officials into damage control mode, scrambling to address the widespread condemnation. Beyond the formal channels on social media, Africans united, launching powerful hashtags like #MyCountryIsNotAShithole, sharing compelling images, personal stories, and cultural expressions that celebrated their nation's breathtaking beauty, rich cultural heritage, and remarkable achievements across various fields. This vibrant digital movement effectively reclaimed Africa's narrative, challenging the harmful stereotypes and pushing back forcefully against the deeply ingrained negative stereotypes that have plagued the continent for far too long. The incident also sparked important and necessary debate within Africa itself about the critical importance of self-reliance, economic independence, and the urgent need to define its own future, free from external influence. Many leaders and citizens alike saw the controversy as a powerful wake-up call, emphasizing the need for greater Pan-African unity and collaboration. It highlighted more than ever the paramount importance of Africans telling their own stories, controlling their own media outlets, and actively shaping their image on the global stage, ensuring accurate and representative portrayals. The episode served as a catalyst, encouraging a renewed determination and commitment to proactively shape Africa's destiny on its own terms, driving innovation and sustainable development. It was a defining moment, showcasing the continent's unwavering pride, remarkable resilience, and unwavering unity in the face of insult and adversity. The world witnessed a continent refusing to be defined by the prejudices and biases of others, asserting its own narrative and its rightful place on the world stage. Trump's administration didn't just use harsh words, policies followed. The travel ban, first issued in 2017, restricted entry from several Muslim-majority countries, including Libya, Somalia, and Sudan. Legal challenges and protests erupted, with critics calling it discriminatory. Later, the ban expanded to include Nigeria, Eritrea, Tanzania, and Sudan again, blocking many Africans from reuniting with family or pursuing opportunities in the U.S. The administration cited national security, but critics argued it damaged key partnerships, especially with Nigeria. For many, the travel ban was the policy embodiment of negative rhetoric, turning dismissive attitudes into real hardship. Families were separated, students blocked, and medical care denied. The ban strained U.S.-Africa relations and reinforced perceptions of discrimination. It was a concrete action with lasting consequences for thousands. Trump's America First approach targeted foreign aid, proposing deep cuts to the State Department and USAID. These cuts threatened programs vital to Africa, from disease prevention to economic development. Congress rejected the deepest cuts, but aid priorities shifted toward U.S. economic and security interests. The administration reinstated the global gag rule, blocking funding to organizations providing abortion counseling, which critics said harmed women's health across Africa. Refugee admissions were slashed, leaving thousands of vetted African refugees in limbo. The message was clear: a retreat from America's traditional leadership in global development. For Africa, these changes meant less support and more uncertainty. In 2018, Trump tweeted about land seizures and large-scale killing of farmers in South Africa, echoing a fringe conspiracy theory. The tweet, based on a TV segment, inserted the U.S. into a sensitive debate on land reform in post-apartheid South Africa. The South African government condemned the tweet as false and divisive. Fact-checkers debunked claims of targeted killings, noting violent crime affects all communities. Trump's comments were seen as oversimplifying a complex issue and stoking racial fears. The incident damaged relations with a key African partner. It highlighted the risks of U.S. leaders commenting on foreign affairs based on incomplete information. For many South Africans, it was frustrating to see their struggles used as political talking points abroad. Africa is far more than the sum of its challenges. The continent boasts immense natural resources, oil, minerals, and more, vital to the global economy and green energy transition. Rapid economic growth, a rising middle class, and urbanization are transforming nations like Ethiopia, Rwanda, and Ghana. The African Continental Free Trade Area promises to unlock even greater economic power. Africa is a global leader in mobile technology and digital finance, with tech hubs in Lagos, Nairobi, and Cape Town. Innovation is empowering millions, leapfrogging traditional barriers. Yet, international media often overlook these stories of progress. Africa is not a single story, but 54 diverse countries with unique successes and challenges. Recognizing this complexity is key to building respectful, accurate partnerships. The real Africa is dynamic, innovative, and ready to shape the future. Africa's greatest asset, without a doubt, is its youth, a vibrant and dynamic force, full of potential and ready to shape the future. They represent the youngest population in the world, a demographic powerhouse brimming with promise. By 2050, projections indicate that 1 in 4 people on Earth will be African, a significant shift in the global landscape. And with this growth, the continent's workforce will become the largest globally, a key driver of economic activity. This youth dividend offers massive potential for growth and innovation, a chance to leapfrog into a new era of prosperity. Young Africans are more educated and digitally connected than ever, embracing technology and knowledge to create new opportunities. They are driving business, creating startups, and fueling economic development across the continent. They are also spearheading social change and demanding better governance, holding leaders accountable and shaping a more just society. But opportunity must match ambition. The potential of this generation needs to be nurtured and supported. Investment in education, providing access to quality learning for all, is paramount. Accessible and affordable healthcare, ensuring a healthy and productive population, is equally crucial. And the creation of meaningful jobs is critical, providing avenues for young people to contribute to their communities and build their futures. Without it, the youth dividend could become a demographic crisis, leading to widespread frustration and instability. This could fuel instability and migration, creating challenges both within the continent and beyond its borders. The stakes are high, the future of Africa, and indeed the world, hangs in the balance. Africa's success is inextricably tied to global prosperity and security, a shared destiny that demands collaboration. Engaging with Africa's youth isn't charity. It's not just about doing good. It's a strategic necessity, a vital investment in a future we all share. A thriving Africa will drive global growth and innovation, creating new markets and opportunities for everyone. Conversely, an unstable Africa will have worldwide consequences, impacting global security and economic stability. Supporting Africa's young generation is therefore essential for a secure, prosperous future for all. They are not waiting for change. They are not passive observers. They are building it now, actively shaping their own destinies and creating a brighter future for Africa and the world. Africa's influence on the world is undeniable and growing. Global powers compete for partnerships and resources across the continent. Africa's vast resources, booming markets, and emerging workforce make it central to the global economy. The African Continental Free Trade Area will create one of the world's largest single markets. Africa is also on the front lines of climate change, public health, and security challenges. Solutions to global problems require African partnership and leadership. The Trump Africa story is a lesson engagement must be based on respect and understanding, not stereotypes. Africa is not a problem to solve, but a vital partner for the 21st century. Its future is inseparable from the world's future. That's why Africa matters, now more than ever.